Hi Libra, welcome. This is going to be your September reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, as well as my Instagram and TikTok pages. Don't forget to follow me there because I also have different content and promos taking place usually through those social media means. So Libra, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together as well with the cards that will be showing up. So Libra, month of September. I see some of you like unraveling some sort of situation in your life, like you are discovering something and the inside is actually very sweet or pretty or pleasant to your sight, to your senses. It's almost like unwrapping, the protection around something, just to discover that what's inside is very precious. So I feel like you are discovering some sort of valuable either opportunity, aspect within yourself, relationship. Like you're seeing the core, what's in the core of a situation, and what you're finding is very beautiful. Also, for some of you, there's something about you connecting so powerfully with your inner being, with your heart space. And from there stems a lot of interesting revelations for you, Libra. I feel like in September, there's a little bit of a resting phase, a phase where you're going to be able to take things slower. For some of you, you could be on vacation. Others of you are just working less or not as busy, or more into withdrawing from social affairs. I see Libra's very homebody here, just taking more time at home, meditating, contemplating, doing things that are it's like doing things that are good for you, for your soul. For some of you Libras, I'm picking on an energy. You have been away or disconnected from activities that are good for you, like small daily practices, rituals, or just having time to watch your favorite movies or TV shows, or read, your books, or cook, do things that are in terms of your are placed it's like do things that are really placed around more of your own privacy, and where you can feel yourself out through those activities or through those rituals at a different, more profound way. I just feel like you need this time in September to figure something about you and about your needs that have been, again, kind of covered up here. So it's like maybe the last months for some of you Libra have been really, for some of you, tough, for others of you busy. Maybe you didn't really have time to focus on you and your needs, on taking things, in your own time. And the priority is kind of changing here in September a lot in terms of the self. And also the fact that some of you Libras have been living too much and too long for the outside has made you like grow here some defenses. And through those defenses, it's like you've lost some sort of touch with inner truths, inner feelings, like, right? Things about you that are also very important to maintain a healthy relationship with others, with the world, and with yourself. So basically, I feel like it's just about me time for Libras, and through that, discovering your beauty, your power. Even for some of you, discovering what you want to do ahead. Libras that are a little bit unsure about the next steps you should take. Use this powerful, resting, reflecting time of September to find those answers, because you will. And I feel like it's something you've already kind of been thinking about, like maybe to take time or a retreat. For those of you that have been considering an actual retreat, there's a lot of like green lights here, like yes, you should do it. For others, it's just, again, retreat as possible from the noise or from environments that are influencing you too much. I'm feeling like that, there's a lot of that sweetness. And even that, the song Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses, there's something just, I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with an experience that, in which you could be dealing with an experience where you're going to find out the value of something and see also that it has immense value, this precious thing, and it needs protection. So maybe there's also a very strong protective side of you coming to the front related to this thing. Again, it's either self-protection, and so taking more time for yourself or spending more time indoors, or is you being in a very strong, protective, fierce mode with people and things you highly value, and or in which you are seeing a degree of vulnerability that worries you. I'm feeling now there's a strong energy of a child or someone younger, youthful presence in your life that is activating this fierce protective energy from you, or you're just worried. I feel like some of you Libras are worried about the world using this person, taking advantage of this person, or taking this precious thing from you. So it could be a relationship where something in which you are acknowledging the high value of it. For many of you Libras, what is valuable, it's going to be shown to you with a lot of clarity in September. Like, you're going to be distinguishing really well from what's worth your time, your attention, your affection, and what is not. And so the month of September also pushes you a lot to invest your energy in the worthiness of things. I see many of you putting behind shallow connections, shallow even behaviors from your own self, like putting behind you what is shallow, what is fake, inauthentic, or what prevents you from being in this true, beautiful, vulnerable state. It's like for some of you Libras, it could also be like you want to be vulnerable, but it's hard to find a place where you can trust, an environment you can trust to be safe, to be the true you, the true emotional, it's like where you can let out the true sensitive, soft side of you. Let's put it that way. Like, I feel like some of you Libras need to put out a softie, like the softie in you wants to come out, but it needs to be done, and or you're going to have that understanding that it needs to be done in the right place and environment. Some of you Libras that have been shutting down this needs for too long, it's like September is like the limit. You need to stop, you need to connect with your emotions, you need to express them, find the right places, the right people to do this, yes, but you need to do it. I just feel like Also, for many of you Libras, there's a lot of things coming through to you through subjective means. Like, it's a month where things could be taking place in mysterious, symbolic ways, like through dreams, through signs, through weird situations and coincidences, through the messages you're able to tap into when you meditate or when you sleep. So that's why it's so important that you also take that time, because there's a lot that is coming to your awareness through those resting meditative places, and you need to be connected with your senses. And for many of you Libras, you can only do this in silence or rest or peaceful, again, circumstances. I also feel like for some of you, there's a little bit of an energy of games. So it's like, you could be trying your luck on something, trying to see if you can earn out of a situation or not. I'm feeling also a little bit of an energy of like a contest, like a competition. There's something a little bit of related to competition between you and another person here in the month of September, from which maybe you're going to be trying to prove something, like prove a point. I also feel like you're so focused on something you're seeing ahead that the world is not going to be able to get to you as it did before. So I see you really like this crowd shouting or trying to upset you, and you just looking ahead, like almost like hypnotized with the views and the sights of the future. So in a good sense, I feel like you're able to shut down the negative voices and influences and things of the outside world trying to push you, bully you, pressure you into doing or being someone you don't want to be, and just focus ahead. For some of you Libras, there's that message of you're almost there. See the energy of the moon, the subconscious, the emotions, the sensitive side. You're very connected with the rhythms of the moon. The moon is highly symbolic for Libras in September. Your own lunar placement could be significant. So there could be something highly triggering your lunar placement, or it's just that you're in a moment where, again, the moon represents the needs, the home, protection, emotional security, emotional vulnerability, dreams, subconscious, habitual patterns. So all of this is an area of focus. Now it's about the journey within. I also feel like you could have such a prophetic dream or a strong premonition in September. And I actually feel like it's a good one. So this premonition, this strong foresight, is actually the force, the strength to keep your focus in the right place and ignore the unwanted. Also, you could be just in a moment where you need to rest more, attend to your mental health needs. Make sure that you are highly sensitive, Libra, in September. So you want to make sure that you are consuming, right, the right energies. Avoid witnessing or taking part in hostile frequencies, aggressive content, as much as possible, nurture yourself and your life with things that are soft and comforting to you. Comfort is a real requirement here. Things that are soothing for you and your soul. It's a very powerful, deep month, Libra, and psychic. So this is why I feel like life wants you to stop a little bit so that you can really connect with your intuition and have a very accurate understanding of what's to come. Again, Five of Pentacles. The negative aspect of all of this influence is you just feeling more sensitive, vulnerable, weak, left out, you know, feeling at times that you're alone, feeling depressed, feeling like you lack something. I feel like more than lack in terms of financial aspects, you're missing on something so much. Could be missing of a past, you're missing someone or a past influence or a past thing, or even a past version of yourself in which you are again recognizing the value. You could feel down or bad about something of the past, either something where you didn't see the value that now you see, or still feeling sore, hurt because someone or something didn't see the value in you. Yeah, Chariot. But another card about the moon and the Cancerian energy, so you could be dealing with a strong Cancer-like energy person, or someone with a strong moon influence themselves, or where there's a tie between you and this person, between the moon, or there's a lot of nighttime thinking related to a person or your past that is very strong as well. Now, this is good because regardless of at least part of September being a little bit quiet, sensitive, at times even sore, making you feel a little bit needy, you will regain some sort of understanding of the direction ahead. Some of you could even have like a foresight in terms of where you need to go. You could have a powerful dream about travel, about a journey, about a foreign situation, person in a foreign land, or you could have a dream, again, that it's like dictating some sort of step, because the Chariot is the driver, is the energy of the driver, right? So you need to get into the Chariot, get into the car, take the lead and drive somewhere to get your victory. For Libras that are concerned about not having a victory over something, I feel like if you take action when you understand the destination or where you need to go, there's something really about you being given the, how you call it, like the coordinates. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you know, the actual, you know, location, like a spiritual sense, spiritual psychic GPS, you know, information as of where you need to go ahead in life to get a victory. Know that September forward things will be better, but I also feel like you need to pull in a lot of the reins of control over your life. Some of you have been also allowing other things, other people to be in control of that driver's seat, and that's been causing you afflictions that even for some of you, you only gonna understand that you have now in September, because you're going to be able to rest or forced to quiet down and realize what has been wrong, you know, where some sort of roles have been switched in your life that they shouldn't be. So I hope you have a great month of September. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.